What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today I have some unfortunate news for Laker fans as well as LeBron fans such as myself. Avery Bradley has decided that he is not going to be playing in the bubble in Orlando. His reasoning is that he has a son who is, I think, about 6 years old, who has some breathing issues, and he does not want to compromise his family and actually bring back COVID potentially and spread it to his family, especially his 6-year-old boy who might get sick from this and God forbid something happens to him. So he's just decided to completely opt out of playing basketball in Orlando. So what does this leave for the Lakers? One alternative is to actually give Caruso his minutes and give him his starting position and then bring KCP off of the bench. Or you can start KCP and continue to bring Caruso off the bench but just give him more minutes. Some other key things to factor in with regards to player and the roster is that the primary candidate who's actually looking like is set to replace Avery is actually J.R. Smith. We've recently seen J.R. Smith hanging out with LeBron James, taking some bike rides, and even though things didn't end that well in Cleveland for LeBron James and J.R. Smith, they've remained friends throughout the years. J.R. Smith has not played basketball for about a year now, so it's a little sketchy if he's going to be in shape and if he's going to be someone who's productive, but I think they're going to take the chance on him, and they're probably going to sign him. The other wild card in this is sort of my favorite, which is Dion Waiters. Remember, the Lakers signed Dion Waiters not too long ago before the season ended, and they sort of said that they were going to bring him on slowly. And as we all know, we didn't have no end of the season, and so it looks like Dion Waiters has stayed busy and has been training throughout this entire time that there has been no basketball. And he's someone that could actually fill in a lot for the Lakers with regards to that extra contributions that the Lakers have actually been lacking even when they had Avery Bradley. The Lakers have lacked someone who can actually play, make, and create for others, as well as create for themselves off the bench. So even if you start either J.R. Smith, Caruso, or KCP, Dion Waiters is someone that the Lakers should consider heavily actually getting many of those minutes that are going to be gone and give him a chance. I feel like he can fit two roles for the Lakers. One is that punch off the bench, and the other one is that creative spot that the Lakers have been lacking. So once again, this is very unfortunate for the Lakers. Avery Bradley has been one of the best defenders in the NBA. He ranks first in defensive field goal percentage. The one positive thing to look at is that the fourth person on that list is actually Caruso. And so that is someone you can replace him with. You also have KCP. But man, this just sucks because Avery Bradley was not playing great at the beginning of the season. He had his injuries to get over, etc. But towards the end of the season, he was playing fantastic. His three-point percentage was up. He was making all those open shots that he was missing early on. So just the chemistry and how much in sync he was at the time and how well he was playing for the Lakers is something that they're actually going to miss. Now, we don't know if he was going to get back to that point because a lot of players might be rusty. But when you look at it where the Lakers were last left off with Avery Bradley, they had just beaten the Clippers as well as Milwaukee, and he had a big game against the Clippers. He's someone who could guard guys like Paul George and sometimes even Kawhi just to bother them up top, as well as a lot of the top tier point guards that we have in the West. So it's going to be a big miss for the Lakers, but I feel like they can replace him with multiple players, but we're just going to have to see what happens over the next couple of days. Will they sign J.R. Smith? Let me know in the comment section if you think it's a good idea to sign J.R. Smith or if they should give more minutes to Caruso and guys like Dion Waiters who have been kind of waiting their turn and just chomping at the bits to get their opportunity. So that's basically the video, guys. Let me know how you feel in the comment section. What you feel about Avery Bradley opting out. I can't blame the man. He's choosing his family over basketball. And me, someone who has a little daughter, that is likely something I would do because nothing is more important right now than family. And so, you can't be mad at the guy. God bless him and his family, and I wish them good luck. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel and you found some value in this video or you liked what you hear me talked about or how I presented it, please consider subscribing. If you are not new to the channel, please consider hitting that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.